Good to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to We Are Soccer. Sunday night, 9 o'clock. You know what we do. We talk soccer. It's fun. It's interactive. It's more fun. And we try to, just have a little conversation with you guys. We love doing this. Do us a huge favor, though. We want you to interact. We want your comments. Brooks is reading your comments. He's going to read some of the best ones on air here. So please be part of the show with us. All right, so what do we got to talk about this week? I mean, was there any soccer? My earpiece falls out. Of course there was. There was Champions League, one of the best Champions League games I think I've ever seen. I don't think we'll ever see a better game than that, to be honest. But there's another version of it coming up this week, so we're going to talk about it. And Man United beat Liverpool today. There's some ramifications out of that. There's some things that come out of that, and it's a great game for Manchester United. Manchester United, congratulations. You beat one of your rivals, Liverpool, 3-2 at home. Let's talk about it. EFL promotions and playoffs. Wow. That's all I have to say. Absolutely phenomenal. Came down to the final minutes in the EFL and the championship, and the playoffs are upon us. Wrexham miss out. Oh boy. Ryan Reynolds is a little bummed about that. He's gutted, as he said. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the Champions League. We're going to talk about USLPA. By the way, it looks like an agreement has been made. That's awesome. We're going to do a little bit of local soccer talk as well. We got a little bit of everything to get to here today, folks. Are you ready? All right, let's jump in.
What? And I'm going to give you one opportunity because we're friends.
Winner! Who gives a shit about where the Bulls been?
Yeah, F him. They went from loving this guy, best move ever, to hating him.
I think it's the most ridiculous thing in the world. I love it because it tells you how the game was played.
There's nowhere for him to go. I think there's one place.
You can't do that in the national team. Do I look like I'm freaking kidding? Those things that are absolutely insane.
Successful and sexy? No. It wasn't aggravating at times? Yes.
Sorry,
that's not very fair.
It's not about being fair.
Welcome to the greatest soccer show ever.
Hello, friends. How are you? Pablo, we hear the Pablo is watching. Pablo, hope you're well, buddy. Thanks for joining last week. We'll have to get you back on another time very soon. Brooks, busy freaking weekend of soccer online, watching on television, playing, and kids soccer. I am exhausted. 7 games officially for me attending this weekend for my kids. Grand Rapids, Brighton, Ann Arbor, you name it. I've been around Canton. There's another one there today. But busy weekend for me. How are you, buddy? How was your weekend?
Good. Yesterday I was at Doug Steiner, the new head coach of Wayne State Women's Soccer, invited us out to the Wayne State 313 Classic. So that was good. That was a good one. There was all high school girls soccer teams, a lot of good matchups. 4 of them started at 10 o'clock. The last one started at 4 p.m. So
nice.
That was a good one. It was a little cold in the morning, but then it got better. But it was good, sitting around chatting with Doug and Hassan and Avery and the staff at Wayne State, and then other coaches. Mr. Scott Emmert was the first game at 10 a.m. there, so it was fun to talk to Scott before and see his daughter Addison play. Addison's a pretty good player, by the way.
She's a baller, man.
Yeah.
We're going to get Scott on here pretty soon, too. So, Scotty, if you're watching, get your microphone voice ready. You can go deep into conversations and a lot of fun, too.
Yeah.
But, yeah, busy weekend for you. Busy weekend for We Are Soccer. Check out all the content we've posted. Check out all the content we have across all of our platforms. Please make sure you follow us. It would mean the world to us.
Yes.
Very much appreciated. All right, let's jump in. Let's get to that game that happened today. Manchester United hosting Liverpool. This is a huge game in the Premiership, no matter what place these teams are in. But they were so close in the table. This one actually did matter. Because of the win, Manchester United have secured Champions League football for next year. Congratulations to them.
Here, I'll give them a...
Oh, God.
I know.
I hate to do it. To be honest, Brooks, there's not very many times that I root for Manchester United, and Liverpool fans, I do apologize. But today was one of those because I needed to see the separation between you and your club, Liverpool, and my club, Aston Villa, because we need Champions League football as well. We're going to get into my club shitting the bed today to the world of football. To everybody in football, I apologize now. I will apologize again once more when we get to it. But today was a big game. Manchester United came out firing. In that first half, they could have been up 4 or 5-0. It was incredible. They just went at it, tongs and hammered and tongs, and it was incredible How many chances they just missed? 2 balls went in the back of the net, though, so there was a 2. They were up 2-0 and flying. Manchester United, that might be the best you've looked all year.
Down their expected goals were.
Please.
I have some of the stats here. So, by the way, Liverpool dominated the session in this one, but as we know, Man United's kind of a counterattacking team now, like they were in the old days. But listen, there's a beauty in counterattacking football. Expected goals for Man United, 2.34 versus an XG of 0.89 for Liverpool.
So essentially, it was almost like a 2-1 game predicted,
yes,
but it ended up being 3-2 in the end.
Yes.
I believe that, yeah. And Liverpool made a hell of a comeback in the second half. Dominic Szoboszlai picked off Ahmed goal pass and went in and with a nice little slide pass into the bottom corner. Really nice goal by Dominic Szoboszlai. What a player he is at the moment. I'm telling you right now, the player of the year for you, Liverpool. And then, listen, I thought Liverpool really worked their way back into this game, and you're thinking, okay, they can go on to win this because they've just got all the momentum. And Kobe Mainu pops up at the top of the box with a nice shot, pushes it in the ground, and then keeps it low to the bottom corner. And Manchester United run out 3-2 winners, and this is a big deal because, again, I'll show you the table here. Manchester United in third are now 64 points. That is 100% Champions League football secured for them. So congratulations. They can't go any further. Essentially, that's where they're going to be. They're going to be third. That's where they're going to finish. Liverpool, as you can see on 58, tied with Villa. The only reason they're ahead is because of goal difference. Listen. The only team I have to worry about now is Bournemouth. And with Villa just pick up one more win, I think we're going to be safe. But Liverpool, I think, have almost assured themselves of Champions League football. So I don't even know what the percentage is. If we put it back, it's Arsenal, Manchester City, Manchester United, Liverpool, and Villa looking like all those 5 teams are going to get Champions League. Sorry, Brooks is kind of motioning at me at the moment. I don't know what's going on over here. They're assured Champions League football right now. Congratulations to those 4 teams for sure that are going to knock it out of the park there. I just really worry about that 5th team, Villa. They just need 1 win. They had a chance today. We're going to tell you what happened in a minute with them. Oh my God. Okay, before I go any further, I do want to say a big thank you to our partners, a big thank you to our sponsors. We very much appreciate everything you do. You see this bottom line down here, folks? Yeah, that's our partners. That's our sponsors. That's who helps us out. A big thank you to Soccer World, soccerworld.net for all of your soccer gear needs. A big thank you to Next Level Training. They are the best trainers in the country, and they reside right here in Michigan. We're so happy to have them. Big thank you to Dog and Pony Show Brewing. They are awesome in Oak Park. Visit them and visit them now. Trust me, you will not be disappointed. A big thank you to the Michigan Jaguars. MichiganJaguarsFC.com for more information as tryouts are coming up for all the youth players out there. Make sure to check out Michigan Jaguars. What a great organization they are. Appreciate them. My kids played for them this weekend. Unbelievable. Big thank you. Also, by the way, there's another event coming up you need to be aware of. There it is, North American Soccer Expo, July 30th through August 1st, right here in Novi, Michigan. Get to it. If you're a coach, if you're a director, if you are somehow involved in soccer, you need to get to the North American Soccer Expo. Sign up, NorthAmericanSoccerExpo.com for more information. All right, we got a lot of other stuff to get to. We are going to be right back after this word from our great sponsor, Soccer World.
Hi, Brooks. We're at our favorite store, Soccer World in Rochester. We're just going to do some light shopping. Okay. Nothing big. Ooh, pretty colors. Oh, and one of these too?
Ooh, Germany. Nate would like this.
Hey, Brooks, look at all these. Look what I got.
South America. Ooh, wow, that's not MLS. Cool.
Socks? No.
Ooh, a ball pump. Next in line.
Sir, you're next.
Right. That's a mannequin, you know that.
Huh?
It's a
Oh.
mannequin.
Oh. Sorry, sir.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Huh?
All right, friends, we thanks again for following. Very much appreciate you guys. Do us a favor, put your comments down below about that Liverpool-Manchester United game or any other questions you have, any comments. There it is. I've got it all set up. Nate!
Hi,
How are you, buddy?
I'm here.
You made
How many soccer games did you have today?
to attend?
To attend.
To attend today.
Did your facial hair also grow longer?
It did.
Was I here in the month of April?
I don't know.
These are questions that Brooks and others want to hear from you tonight. And We Are Soccer. Roll the intro.
We did that.
Roll the intro.
We did that. You missed
What?
that. We missed that.
Oh,
I personally had 4 games to attend today.
That's
and
it?
I coached half of one.
oh God.
That's how desperate they were.
Oh God. What?
Yeah.
Did your coach
yesterday-
get thrown out?
No, he had to leave at halftime for his other team. And then
Oh.
yesterday I was at 3. First one was in Grand
Well,
Rapids.
that's reassuring. This game's going swimmingly. Parent.
Hold on, Nate. Can you move 6 inches to the right? Hey, there we go. Now you're
There
good.
you go.
Well,
Yeah.
Pablo's wider than me.
Yeah, we did have Pablo last week.
Yeah, I didn't listen to him.
As the Pablo.
Yeah.
He is the Pablo. I was disappointed. I thought he was going to be here today too.
No,
and
we
I was going
thought
to
he
sit
was.
next to him and I was going to refer to him as Danny the whole time.
That'd have been funny.
Yeah.
Pablo would have been so confused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to tell anyone. I was just going to keep doing it.
By the way, your team, Manchester United, won. We're talking about that
Who?
game over Liverpool today.
Nah, surely they're not a team that wins. They're back, baby.
Yeah.
How many texts did you get like that? They're back.
Actually, everybody has stopped texting me about Manchester United.
Oh man. Wow.
You know why? Because I don't respond anymore.
Well, I mean, and they're doing good, so it's kind of nice.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
I can't wait for them not to hire Carrick and then bring in somebody else and then have it fall like a stone.
All right.
That's how I feel. Too.
All right,
That's
hold
how
on.
I
Brooke-
feel.
Brooks has the Michael Carrick
That's
question.
how I feel.
Go for it.
Oh,
Go
are we
for it.
going pivoting right to Manchester United Liverpool, or do you want?
Yeah, that's the game of the day, my friend. We usually start out with the game.
Yeah, it surely can't be the day of the game.
Oh, it is.
The game
It is
of
the game of the day. Brooks, what was your question?
Wait, hold on. Villa, Tottenham.
Oh, no.
Come on, what else? we
What
got?
first? Does Nate have anything to add for the game before I ask the question?
Okay. Well, wait, what? Huh?
What'd you think about the Liverpool Manu Liverpool game? Good?
Man U Liverpool game. Well,
Yeah.
I feel there are two teams that played a game of soccer. And one wanted to win and one wanted to
In the first half, Liverpool didn't look like they even wanted to be there.
play a game of soccer.
Terrible. They were terrible. They came to play in the second half, though. The first 20, 30 minutes of the second half, I thought they put it together and had some nice efforts on goal. I thought it was good. I thought they did very well. And then all of a sudden, Kobe Mainoo pops up and game over right there. A good win for Manchester United. They are back. They are in the Champions League. They've secured Champions League soccer. And I tell you what, if you people think, well, it's not that big of a deal, it absolutely is. Because players now want to come and play for Manchester United again. Not that they weren't before. But here's the difference. Here's the difference, Nate.
Yeah.
If like last year, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's take last year.
Yeah.
Liverpool won the league. They secured Champions League for the next year. Manchester United were floundering and didn't secure European football, correct? Okay.
Correct.
Now,
yeah.
Now, let's just say superstar XYZ plays in the Bundesliga.
Okay.
And two teams come for him, Manchester United and Liverpool. They both offer the same money.
Like Benjamin Sesko choosing Man United over Arsenal allegedly.
But see, that's
That doesn't count.
no, it's different.
Why?
Arsenal were in the Champions League. You're missing the point.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Two teams, Manchester United and Liverpool, come for you.
Okay.
One's in the Champions League and one's not.
Okay.
You go with the Champions League. I don't know if you know this, but they did a poll 2 years ago. Players consider the Champions League to be the ultimate competition. They would rather win that than the World Cup.
Well, I agree. And
So it's important
Like
to be in the
Harry Kane has even said that. Like that's his ultimate goal.
Screw you, Harry Kane. We want the World Cup.
And I know you don't like to hear this, but literally
Not coming home.
Benjamin Sesko picked United over Arsenal. Like that was what happened. So
I think there's a little bit of a difference with Now you can get into money. You can get into
True. Well, that's the other thing.
how
So
much. Who's playing in your position?
okay, so that I will say, when you have clout like, hey, we're going to be in the Champions League, when you are a draw,
Yes.
you don't have to pay off the teeth to get like a player.
Yes.
So you do gain that advantage because you have reason and rationale for players who want to come in, because you get bonuses in there and there's other ways. So it's not all salary and whatnot. So yes, you are right on that aspect.
Players want to play at the top level.
It can't hurt being in the Champions League.
No, and
right?
you guys
it
are back
only
now.
helps, and we're
Yeah.
back, and that's nice because everyone wants to see us back. Even Craig wants to see Brooks, wants to see Danny, wants to see everyone.
Brooks,
Everyone. Liverpool fans wanted to see it. No, okay.
who would
So,
you rather see,
I will-
Brooks? Brighton in the Champions League or Manchester United? in the
Yeah,
Champions
we already know the answer is Manchester United. We'll just move on.
League? Sure.
Anyways, so because he's a purist.
All right.
Yeah.
I will say this about the game. United looked good. I mean, they have been looking good.
Holy shit, they played a 4-4-2, and
Right.
look at that, it worked. Like, they played players who know how to play the game in the right position to give them some motivation.
It's almost like Carrick went, here, I have this idea. I'm going to do it. Should be done. So, it's like, and it's been good, and simple. Sometimes simple is the way to go. It's going to be interesting what they do with him long term, but I'll stick to the game. I think Slot needs to be fired immediately, and how he still has a job is only just to see what he can limp out in the rest of the year. You know what I mean? I think Alonso is probably going to come in and it'll be all right, but we'll go from there. You look at that team and it's like you have so many guys that were good last year, whether with that club or other clubs, and they just look a shell of themselves. Like
Yep.
the fact that Florian Wirtz can go off in international duty looks amazing, and then comes back. Is it similar to what was going on in United, where like Harry Maguire would go? So I'll equate the two.
Oh, it's the
where-
same, yeah.
Yeah, Maguire would go off, look amazing, come back, look like he can't tie his shoes, and everyone's confused. It's like, so it's the same thing. You had various players that were good or looked good last year that look really bad this year. They didn't address needs like they should, and now they're paying for it. And yeah, I think they're lucky to be in fourth. My opinion. Everyone can yell at me for that, but I don't think
Third place. Oh,
no,
Liverpool.
Liverpool fourth,
Liverpool
because
fourth. Yeah,
I would
for
rate
sure.
I would rate Villa better than them. And if Chelsea didn't fire their manager and make that mistake, I think Chelsea should be up there.
If Villa didn't have Europa semifinal,
Right.
quarterfinal, semifinal to deal with, we'll get to that. But
Right.
I know I don't.
No, no,
I
and
don't
I'm not-
disagree
I'm
with you.
not
Liverpool have played terrible this year.
I'm not
Absolutely horrendous football.
I'm not picking on Villa. I'm saying Villa, I think, is a better team than Liverpool, week in and week out. I think Chelsea, before they got rid of their manager, was a better team than Liverpool week in and week out.
Maresca, not Liam Rossinier.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
not
first
the
manager.
guy who wears a scarf and spent too much time in France, and apparently, like, the whole locker room thought he was a giant nerd and didn't want to play
They
for
did
him.
not like him.
Yeah, they didn't. Not the nerd. I'm talking about the real manager who, like, I don't know, they were like, not good enough or whatever.
Who, by the way, has
Yeah.
been tabbed as a Manchester City replacement for Pep when he leaves, and there's rumors Pep could be leaving. By the way,
That's always been a rumor.
Yeah.
We'll see.
oh, it's been there for a while. All right, but let's get to it. The big question: should Manchester United hire Michael Carrick?
Yeah, we had this in our, so everyone knows we've been talking about this in our group text for a while. We've had different discussions about this, about Michael Carrick.
Have
and,
we? Am I not in the group text anymore? You guys started a separate group text without me. You bastards.
You haven't seen that? Come on, you've seen that. Everyone talking about. Danny actually had some good points, but that was my question: is, Nate, you kind of brought it up. They'd be kind of silly to not bring Carrick back because they're just going to mess it up by trying to hire someone a little fancier to play fancier soccer. Then it's not going to go the right way. Why? In my opinion, for both the question for both of you, why wouldn't you hire Carrick back?
You want to go, Nate, or you want me to go?
Yeah. Here's why I want to hire Carrick back.
This is why you won't. hire him.
Would not.
Yeah,
Right?
and
Yes,
then
would not.
And then the flip side after you answer why you would hire him.
Oh,
So no,
Oh.
do both
I'll
questions.
do both.
You wouldn't and why wouldn't? Yeah.
Okay, why I wouldn't.
Okay.
One, Julian Nagelsmann, and he's sexy, and everyone likes a sexy manager. He comes out, he looks good, he's got his jacket, he's tactical genius, and so long as he doesn't date anyone who's going to release his tactics out on the web, we
I don't
should
think
be
you
okay.
can trust that.
I don't know. But that's, I mean, and all jokes aside, the reason why you wouldn't hire him back or be open to maybe go through an actual interview process is one, a club that side is especially because you've made mistakes and especially because you're entering into a new era with players who have listed to play. You want to make sure you have a manager that's going to be long-term and stability and longevity. There's going to be a lot of guys available after the World Cup, a ton available, a ton of openings. So to marry yourself to someone right now would kind of be silly, especially as I don't think Carrick would leave. I think Carrick's the type of guy, if I say, hold on, let me go through this process real quick. We'll let you know. We're not going to stiff you. We won't hang you out, but let me at least interview some of these guys and interview you as well and make you part of that interview. And you're my front runner. These guys have to be better than you. That would be why you do it. It's very hard to hand over the keys of the kingdom to someone who's just a caretaker. And his job was to come in and just do one thing. Be successful, maintain, get in the top 4, and stay there. His job wasn't to win the league, to create long-term success, and to build a program or a functioning program that has sustainability, similar to like a Pep and how he's done that, or a Klopp and how he's done that. And those are two different things. So that would be why.
With all that being said,
yes,
would you, if you ran Manchester United, would you hire him? Would you hire Michael Carrick full-time to take on that with that club? Take on that team?
Well, you know what? I would have to sit in an interview process with them.
Okay.
I'd want to know because, in all fairness, because everything I listed out, that you don't hear that in the press. Like you don't see that in results. Understanding what your long-term success for and how you want to prolong, how you're going to win the league and what you're going to do to maintain that success and what are you going to do in order to project us forward to not a club who's hiring a manager every 3 seasons or having to fire one.
The goal is to have someone in their long-term
stability, winning trophies. And so I would want to see, I would want to hear how you plan on doing that. Maybe he's already presented that, but that would be what I wanted to hear. And that's also what I'd ask of any other manager coming in.
Okay. So you'd go through the interview process.
Go through I think you have to.
Understood. Even though, for the past 3 months, 4 months now, he's shown what he could do.
He's shown that he's a very good game manager.
Very good.
He shows
manager too.
He shows he can win games. He has he's probably one of the best records right now in the league.
Oh yeah. Since he took over.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
The question is that what is the long-term
That's it.
thing? What is the long-term, what are you doing long-term?
Now ask me, Brooke.
Okay, Craig. So in your viewpoint, why shouldn't Manchester United bring Michael Carrick back, and then why should they?
Okay.
Because I hate United and Carrick sucks.
No, Michael Carrick was absolutely spot on the answer. They looked at him. They looked at Ole Gunnar Solskjaer when they fired Ruben Amorim, and they 100%. Obviously, this is Monday morning quarterbacking, right? Pick the right guy. Michael Carrick knows the club, knows the fabric of the club, can get in there, can motivate. He's done a phenomenal job. I think he's shown that he can be a really good manager in a short period of time. He's had some good managerial roles where he's done good, and then it's gone downhill year 2 and 3.
Okay.
Middlesbrough. Right? Middlesbrough. As we all say here, Middlesbrough.
We do.
In Middlesbrough, he did really well, and then it went downhill. I think he's a great manager. I don't think he's top-class Manchester United management worthy.
Okay.
I would not bring him back. There are going to be a handful of top managers this summer that are looking for jobs, right? We've already named a couple of them, right? Maresca is going to be looking for a job. Xabi Alonso's looking for a job. Pochettino will be looking for a job. Absolutely. So Nagelsmann. Now you're going to have to wait for 2 of those, right? Nagelsmann, Pochettino. You're going to have to wait till they exit from the World Cup. And if you're willing to wait, but have them go through the process, probably after they're done in the World Cup, then it's probably worth it. There are managers who you can tab long term and say, I can put my horse to this carriage, or put my carriage to this horse. Sorry, went that backwards, right? My carriage to this horse. And this is who we're going to ride with the next 5 years, right?
If he makes it that long.
Well,
I feel like 3 is more realistic than 5.
and I called this out a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
My working theory is that I think Manchester United may be behind the scenes working out how to finagle away power-wise to bring in someone like Unai Emery.
I will also say this though too.
And bring in Unai Emery, like not just someone like, but him. I would think they're working to bring him.
I don't want to. Well, actually, I don't know. In fairness, no offense, you sold me that Villa is buying and investing in a lot of players. I have yet to see it. Well, you did like 3 years ago. You're like, oh, they're gonna do this. But so in fairness,
we've spent £10 million completely,
and that's what I mean. So in fairness,
we can't spend the money that you can spend.
And that's what I mean. In fairness, I don't think he's been given a good shake, and he's done tremendously well with having a very small budget. And no offense.
No, it's true.
Well, and no offense, I think right now United have, at least what it appears, a better talent pool, even currently with what they have.
Oh, 100%. By the way, the average age of your squad is like 25.
Right.
The average age of Villa's squad is 29.
No, I just don't want to make this like me pooping on Villa. I'm not trying to poop on the Villa, okay?
It's
like,
better. Which club
listen,
would you
my
rather
buddy
take
Mike
right now?
Lavity is singing poop on the Villa right now. This is a Birmingham guy. I'm not trying to come at you. I'm not trying to make it like,
but it's those are facts.
Like Brooks behind the Wilson-esque face thing here. I wish I could turn this camera so everyone could see what I'm saying. As we freaked out as it is, I just see his eyes like this, looking.
He does
glaring.
like looking at you.
Yeah, squinting, judging. But so, and I don't think
I just
that
need a hat.
be bad either. My thing is, it's also something you got to keep in mind, and almost why Ruben Amorim. Sorry, too many
Spanish and Portuguese guys.
Portuguese guys. It's all blending.
Yeah.
Why Ruben got fired? Because he was like, oh, I am not just a coach, I am the manager.
Yeah.
You kind of have a system in place similar to Madrid, similar to a lot of other big clubs where we're not going to hand you the keys because it's not gone right.
Right.
So Carrick might actually be an all right fit there if he's like, hey, you guys are going to bring me the players. I'll give you what I need. And you bring the, you do the analystness. Right. And that's what drove Amorim crazy is he wanted one goalkeeper, and they went, well, the upside for this goalkeeper is much more, and by the way, he's probably going to be better, and he's not going to cost us, so we're going to go there, but we got you a goalkeeper. So if Carrick's going, hey, I need this, go ahead, do it, I don't really care, and I'm going to go win you games, that might be a perfect fit. So it all depends on what Unai Emery, I got it right this time.
No, you didn't. Unai Emery.
I tried so hard. Craig, do you see how hard I tried?
I saw the wheels spinning.
You saw it, and you were like, I'm just going to crush this man's soul right now. I've had a long day, Craig. Okay, I was in Dearborn. I had to go to Plymouth. All like that.
Yeah.
My daughter made an ECNL team, though.
There you go. Congratulations.
Yeah. Or is there
Sorry, I got it.
Oh, my God.
I had.
This show's gone downhill since April.
All right, we could go on all day about
me?
clubs, but what?
No, we don't care. Shut up. Moving on.
We got to wrap it up here at some point.
I will. It'll be
right?
very short.
We've been 25 minutes on Manchester United and Liverpool, who have essentially gone in opposite directions, but they're still third and fourth. Yeah. So, all right, Brooks, are you hiring, firing? What are you doing? Give us your quick. Give us what your thoughts are on.
So my reasoning's just like Nate said for why you didn't hire him back. You do the interview process. You say, hey, you're in the process. You're our lead guy right now. Whoever comes in interviews, do they do a better job? Okay, yeah. In my opinion, the next guy, if they don't rehire Carrick back or sign him to a contract or like a long term or whatever, is you need to make sure the next manager is a good man manager. I just feel like Amorim wasn't a horrible man manager. Like he changed a little bit in there, but you need to be a good man manager with the type of players that are going to be in Man United. And they need to trust you, and they need to believe everything you say. It can't be just a tactical guy that's, wants to play this tiki-taka stuff and doesn't, can't manage to save his life. Can't manage people to save his life. Why you bring him back? Obviously roots are at the club, and I know he hasn't done well in years 2 or 3, but for some reason, I just think in a place where he's really comfortable, and if people trust him in the higher up office, higher ups in the office trust him, and like Nate said, if he's like, yeah, stats and analyst guys, do what you do, and I'll just you give me the players, and I'll try to fit them in the best I can to how they play, and that's definitely one reason why you want to keep him, because if he's not going to push back and everything, then you just be like, I get what I get, and this is what's going to happen. I mean, there you go. And overall, I would keep him.
Yep.
I would keep him, and like we said in our group text, Danny brought it up. You'd sign to a short-term contract, be like, you got a year. Show me what you can do in this year, and if he hits certain expectations, then you have an option to maybe extend his contract a little bit. So,
all right, we got a couple of comments. Glenn says, "Holy crap, Nate's back." Yeah.
Hi, Glenn.
Yeah. BX Gunner says, "Hello, everyone." Hey, what up, BX Gunner?
Brooks Burner's account.
BX Gunner says, "I'd keep Carrick. He's building something big."
Yeah, you
look at company as well. So yeah. Some say, and then he went on to say, "I never had United in third, and that's down to Carrick in a short time." Agreed, 100%.
Yeah.
All right. So you heard us mention it earlier. Aston Villa absolutely shit the bed. Football world, everybody out there, I really do apologize.
Yeah, I'm pretty mad at you right now.
You think you're the first, huh?
Let me explain why I'm mad at you. Okay, like I find other people's miseries funny. Right? Like I laugh at like them crying.
Yeah.
Like it fuels my, because
fuels your being.
Yeah, because I was a Stuttgart fan and we got relegated, and that was my misery, and like I cried, and everyone laughed at me and said, "What's a Bundesliga?" And so and like they didn't understand, and so like the pain of others, like I feed off it. And there's so many people I play with, like half of my team are huge Tottenham supporters. And to watch them get relegated, it's just great. Like, or possibly, and I'm just throwing hand grenades. And I'm like, Villa's got this, right? This is going to be a cakewalk for him. And I turned it on, and I was like, wait, what? You ruined this for me. You ruined my Sunday. You.
I predicted a 2-0 loss. I'm actually surprised Villa put a ball in the net and lost 2-1.
Well, it was in stoppage time of the second half, so there you go.
Yeah. No, I predicted a 2-0 loss.
The only silver lining to this is I know
There's
Jags.
a silver lining?
Yeah, there's silver lining. That there are Jags coaches who are West Ham fans. So the fact that they flipped kind of,
I know.
yeah, makes me a little happy there too. So there's still misery that I can feed off of.
Well, if anybody wants to know, I did predict a 2-0 loss because, one, I saw the lineup. The lineup made absolutely no sense. That lineup has never played together this year, so it was incredible to see. But no, it's not incredible to see because we have a Europa League semifinal coming up on Thursday, and we have put all of our eggs into that basket. Unai Emery wants to win the Europa League for a 5th time. He really wants to win a trophy. It didn't work out. Last year we lost. A couple of years ago, sorry, we lost in quarterfinals. This year, right now, we're down 1-0 to Nottingham Forest in the semifinals with the replay, the second leg, coming back to Villa Park this Thursday. So we put out a lineup today that was just
Mediocre.
Go for the draw, boys. Go and see if you can nick a win. But if not, don't worry about it. Don't get injured.
See, the problem is Unai Emery's not thinking of West Ham. He's being selfish here.
Oh, actually, I had someone text me and say, you know what? You know why Unai Emery does that? It's not for the Europa League Cup. He's not trying to win the Europa League games. He's trying to stick it to Arsenal. Stick it to those Arsenal fans. Keep Spurs in the league for a little longer and piss off the Arsenal fans because Arsenal fired him. But listen, Villa do have the second leg of the Europa League semifinal coming up this Thursday at Villa Park, which I do expect us to win, by the way, 2-0, and overcome the 1-0 deficit we find ourselves in.
Okay, that's good.
But
that's a good thing.
But if we don't, then what? Then we just got to make sure we pick up 3 points in the league, and today was a really good opportunity to do that. I will say De Zerbi, now that he's had a couple weeks in charge, you can see the little the
differences for sure.
They weren't going to stay down. They weren't going to stay down with Roberto De Zerbi in there.
They could have.
There's still games left, Craig. You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, don't cross my dream.
Xavi Simmons is not around anymore.
And also never was a factor anyways. Go ahead.
West Ham were hammered yesterday, right?
Yeah.
3-0. They were killed. It was never going to happen. By the way, Arsenal went on to win 3-0.
Never
over
seen
Fulham.
that, Craig.
And Arsenal now move into first place. Let's put that table up real quick. Enough about Villa and all that garbage. Here's the table. So Arsenal, 35 games. They are 76 points. They're 3 points ahead. Oh my God, this is incredible. 4-goal difference as well over Manchester City.
Man City's got 2 games in hand, though.
Oh, you stole my thunder, Brooks. Manchester City have 2 games in hand.
Yes.
Oh my word! But the goal difference is actually kind of it's 4 right now, +4 for Arsenal over Manchester City. So Manchester City have their work cut out for them.
Didn't you say
Didn't I say? Go ahead.
in the beginning of the year,
Yeah.
the last game of the season?
Yeah.
For City
Yeah.
will decide them the league.
They very well could.
Which Craig plays.
And
yes.
Craig said it was like 3-0 City versus Villa. And you're really, really rounding about getting there.
I'm really pissed off because
Do you
the
think
last 2 games of our season is against Liverpool and then Manchester City. And
Well, you're going to beat Liverpool. So, but do you think, I got a real question for you here.
Yeah.
Do you think that that game will knock them out of like Champions League? Like how?
Villa out of
Yeah,
Champions League?
yeah.
No.
What fit of depression are we falling? Is Craig falling into? Like, yeah.
Let's just say
Like
if-
a lot of beers after they lose, right?
Yeah. No, beers are not too strong enough for Mr. Hearn on this
He doesn't
one.
like the other stuff.
We're
Villa
going
don't make Champions
straight
League.
for the bottom.
Villa don't make Champions League this year. We Are Soccer's canceled. Don't bother checking.
Oh wow.
For
Yeah,
the
but
day or
It's
for?
gone. No, it's gonna.
So I should have showed up in the month of April.
Yeah, because this could be your last.
This could be it, huh?
These are your final showings.
This
so-
is my final showing. This is
Yeah.
great. It's a long run.
Yeah.
Remember longer than I thought.
Me too, actually.
Yeah. Remember when we were at that one other place and
Yeah,
then
our
we went
other
in your
studio we
basement
were
for
at?
a while and then like and then we tried to do remote. That didn't work.
We were like hobos.
Yeah, it was awesome. This is all before Brooks. Brooks like walked into the ritzy area.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
no,
were eating dumpster trash like Craig.
Villa don't make Champions League. This is canceled. It will be an absolute travesty. But here's the thing. I don't think it comes down to that last game.
Doesn't?
No.
No.
We
You're gonna get knocked out before then?
no. Here's why. We have Burnley next week.
You think you're gonna lose to Burnley?
No, we beat Burnley, and
Yeah.
that's it. We're in.
Oh yes, you.
We win one game. We're in.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
it.
We got 3 games left.
Oh.
Burnley, away to Burnley, home to Liverpool. By the way, Burnley have gone. What do they got to play for? Nothing.
Wait,
Liverpool,
hold
Man
on.
City.
Hold on.
Done.
How sweaty are you gonna get if they lose somehow to Burnley?
Depends if we're in the Europa League final.
What if we can't understand which team's playing because they're wearing
Both in the same
jerseys?
colors. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually could happen.
Is
Um,
Europa League still a thing? Because I stopped paying attention after Stuttgart got knocked out.
It
You guys
is.
still play matches?
It is a way to get into the Champions League. And
Yes.
Unai Emery has put all his eggs in that basket.
Yeah, but you lost to Nottingham Forest the first leg.
Yeah, 1-0. I just said that.
Yeah, no, I was
Yeah,
paying attention.
Well, to be honest, there's some incidents in that game
Oh,
that
yeah?
are just mind-boggling. By the way, we won't get into it. But I do think Villa come back at Villa Park this Thursday, beat Nottingham Forest 2-0. We get into the Europa League final, and we're fine. If we get into the final, it's great. If we don't, we'll have to figure it out. But I do still think we beat Burnley on Sunday. By the way.
Okay.
So that'll be the 3 points we need. And if I put the table back up, that'll put Villa on 61 points and Bournemouth, as you can see right now, on 52. I don't think they'd be able to catch us after that.
All right,
It'd be very close.
I got an interesting question here posed. I think this is JP that's in our that's watching, that's following, that's in our group, Facebook group. So it's about Christian Pulisic, but it could be a potential where he lands in the EPL maybe.
Yeah, that's the rumor, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of, it was coming up a little bit in our U.S. men's national team topic.
Yeah, but we can say, guys, I'm a Milan fan, and it's looking like Pulisic is on his way out, especially if Allegri sticks around. Thoughts on potential landing spots? Now, there were rumors that Man United may be interested in him. Nate, the Man United fan and expert over here, do you think Man United would go after Pulisic?
To do what?
I know, like, is he better than what they have?
No,
That's the
I don't.
thing.
I mean, I'm sorry. I mean,
Yeah.
I know I'm American and supposed to pretend that that Pulisic is like a top 10 talent in the world. I mean, he's good. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong. And he's good in Serie A, and
Mhm.
you know, he's but I don't think that's what they want.
He's
And I don't-
found it. He's found his spot.
Yeah.
Serie A is his spot because they focus on a little bit slower pace than the Premiership, right? So he has time to heal. He's got time to think. I think it's his spot. The Serie A is his spot. He's a great player there. He comes back to the Premiership, it would absolutely ruin it. Manchester United have no need for him. He's a great player, but he's not at this age going to be quality the type of player the Manchester United need. I think he needs to find a way to stay in Milan, and I think he will.
If anything, it's stay in Italy, in Milan, or I think head over to La Liga. I think La Liga is fine with.
No, I don't think
Why?
So.
No.
La Liga,
It's a technical, fast-paced game with smaller players.
fast-paced game.
He has the pace to do it. He can do that.
Nope. I think that would be.
You're not playing for Barcelona, Real Madrid, or Atletico.
Well, then why even go?
Yeah, why go there?
Like, why go? Why?
You can't get more money than.
Oh wait, I know. Everyone wants to play for Brests.
No, if one of the big boys isn't calling you, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, or Real Madrid, then there's no reason to go to La Liga.
Go back to Dortmund. What do you think, Nate? Back to Dortmund, huh?
No, I don't think so.
Nah.
They're not a club that usually go after the older type players, right? They go for younger players.
Well, no, they've been a little bit. They've got
They
some
keep
older
the
guys.
players,
Yeah.
but I don't think.
Well, they're usually the German older players they'll go after. Anyways, Josh said he has been fantastic in Serie A, but now Milan is playing a 3-5-2, and he's been being used as a pure striker. He looks very uncomfortable.
So
he does a little bit.
anytime I hear like, hey, player A is gonna go to player B, I look at the current squad and go,
For
okay,
sure.
who is he better than? Is he really better than Mbuemo? Is he really better than Matias?
No.
Two guys who have been actually playing in the league for a while. I would probably say no. Is
Correct.
he really bad at Diallo? No. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, or Dragu, who plays in that position.
Those guys are all
Droga.
equal or younger than him,
Yeah.
and stay healthy.
and in the league already and already on your team. So I'm
Yep.
kind of confused on where the upgrade would be and then where do you go?
For sure.
Now, the one spot that I think they're going to have to fix that he doesn't play is an attacking midfield role if Bruno Fernandes does eventually agree to leave, which is always a rumor. So we'll see.
He's not good enough to play in the center midfield or United or in the Premier League.
No, he's not a 10. Like, yeah.
And then the other one would be Casemiro.
He's going to Miami. Rumors have
Apparently,
that.
you know, so
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of hope he signs for one more year, but we'll see.
All right, moving on. Great question, though. Very much appreciate it. Any other questions or comments like that? Put it in the chat.
Yeah. BX Gunner has Pulisic could be a bargain gem in the summer for a lucky club.
He could. I still think for Pulisic, his best option is to stay in Serie A.
Sure.
That would be best for him.
Sure.
I think that league just suits him to a T.
I do think he can play in La Liga, but again, I get what you're saying. If you're not upgrading to one of the top three, like Atletico, Barcelona, or Real Madrid, then what's the point?
It also comes down to money, right? Like those are the three clubs that can actually pay players properly.
Yes.
The other ones,
The other ones can't get you that. I mean, Milan will give you more money before the other ones.
right? Exactly. And we've all seen it. Players. This should be his last final big contract.
Yes.
Right. He'll sign a 3, maybe 4-year deal if he can get someone to buy into him. And this will be the last big contract. So you got to make it a good one.
Yep.
On your last opportunity, last dance, last chance saloon for Mr. Pulisic. All right, moving on, fellas. Did you check out the EFL Championship? Did you check out how that's shaken out?
Craziness.
Wow. I mean, listen, Brooks, absolutely incredible the way this thing's the way it finished. Coventry City, we've known they've been promoted, so congratulations to them.
Ed
the final
Sheeran's
day, Ed Sheeran gets really happy.
Yeah.
Ipswich Town get automatically promoted. So congratulations, Coventry City and Ipswich Town, back into the Premiership.
Yeah.
Well done. Now, into the playoffs go the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th place team. That is Millwall, Southampton, Middlesbrough, and Hull City. Hull City on the last day, Pip Wrexham.
Kudos to them.
Kudos. And you know what? Listen, I'm going to say it right now, Brooks. It's a shame. I know a lot of people, I think it was like 50-50. Half of them are rooting for Wrexham. The other half are rooting against him because they don't want to see it. They're sick of seeing Rob and Ryan's face and all that. but you got to give it to them. I mean, it's incredible the history they've set. They came this close, this close to getting to the playoffs.
They needed to win. They had to win that final game.
They did.
And then the whole city honestly had to have a loss or a draw.
So it came down to the final pieces. Let's put it up here again.
Yeah.
Now you've got Hull City, Middlesbrough, Southampton, and Millwall into the playoffs. So Millwall play Hull City, Southampton play Middlesbrough. I'm going to pick my winner right now. I think going through, I'm going to pick Southampton. I think Southampton get it done. Tonda Eckert is a hell of a coach. It's taken him everything to get to this. I think they've got something left, and they've learned some really valuable lessons while playing in the FA Cup. I think they get it done. I think we see Southampton next year back in the Premiership. They'll be the team. Now, Brooks, you want to pick someone out of that group there that possibly is going to go on and get promoted?
Well, I'm going to be very American, and I'm going to say Middlesbrough because I want Aidan Morris to get into the Premier League with Middlesbrough.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yes. If I had a 1B, it'd probably be Millwall.
Okay. Yep. I don't want to see Millwall in the Premiership.
Why?
They're not a nice club. They're a bunch of hooligans. They've done some bad stuff over the years, man.
What about you, Nate?
I'm going to agree with you.
Millwall? Why? Because they were on a TV, movie, whatever it was?
No, I'm just going to agree with Brooks.
Okay.
Right.
Because, I'm in a grieful mood today with him. It's been a month.
I appreciate it.
Him, and I just want him to be just happy.
Brooks, is he drunk?
No, I don't think
Are
so.
you sure? Okay. I don't remember the last time.
It could be.
I don't remember the
It
last
could
time
be.
you agreed with Brooks.
It was a Tuesday.
Yeah, like 3 years ago.
No, we've done it in some group text before.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's been some group text stuff.
Yeah, there was another time when it's usually against you.
Most likely. I don't.
Usually against you.
This is the group text you have separate without me in it.
Well, yeah, we text
pretty
each other and
sure
we're just
about
like,
that.
hey, we're gonna just
Today we're gonna beat up on Craig.
All right. Well, all right. Back to the EFL table. All right. So dropping out of the bottom, Sheffield Wednesday, Leicester City, and Oxford United. Leicester City, 10 years after winning the Premiership, have gone
back to
down
back.
to League One.
Yeah.
Man.
At least, this is the positive part of that relegation. At least Sheffield Wednesday got back to 0 points after being deducted all those points.
Yeah, and just an FYI, they did something funny at the stadium. They said this is the amount of points we're going to be deducted next year as we start in League One.
Oh,
and
no.
They did a running countdown. They said minus 15, and the crowd went, oh, and then they went minus 14. The crowd went, wait a minute, it's moving. And then they went minus 13, minus 12, minus 11, minus 10, and it stopped. Everybody went, hey, okay, we're only going to have to be minus 10. Oh, my God, it went to minus 9. And they went all the way down to 0, and the big cheer from the crowd. So no more deducted points for them.
Yeah. So far for Oxford United, right? Isn't that another London club?
I believe
No.
So.
Yeah, Oxford United.
No,
There's a lot of clubs in
I don't know
London.
where Oxford out of.
Yeah.
I would assume.
You're our local guy.
Your dad would know that.
Yeah, how do you not know this? It's
Dad
like
would know
asking
it. How
me-
do I know it? I don't know everything.
If Brooks asks me where the team is in Germany, I'm supposed to know it. That's my thing. You're the English guy, and Brooks is the MLS guy. He actually has more surface area to cover than you and I. So how you don't know this is pretty pathetic.
This is true.
Pretty pathetic.
We should just move on.
We can.
I mean, it just feeds into my underlying theory of you being fake English.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'm good with that.
I mean, England's the size of like,
You can fit inside of Michigan.
yeah, it's like the UP. It's like,
They
come
do-
on, bro.
I don't know what to tell you. You may be right.
That you're fake English?
Yeah, maybe.
I knew it.
Yeah, you caught me. Oh,
Got him. Got him, Brooks.
Oh,
Got him.
darn.
Got him.
All right.
Let me ask you this question before we move on.
Okay.
Do you have the new England jersey?
New one yet?
Yeah.
No.
Ah, but you have the new USA ones. Fake English.
I do have it right here, actually.
Moving on, Brooks.
We do have an event coming up, which I bought it for. But
Moving on,
Yeah.
Brooks.
All right. Let's move on. Just making sure if there's any comments. Call
Oh,
them
am
out
I
there,
invited
Brooks.
to this event?
Of course you are.
Yeah.
Okay, can't make it. Moving on, Brooks.
Brooks won't be there.
Oh, I'm back in.
It's like-
You're gonna have to
told
help, you're gonna have to help him with the podcast before the event.
Oh, back out.
Anything we want to add to the EFL Championship playoffs and all that good stuff?
I think it was an exciting end to the season, and like always in the EFL, and you know a lot of things could have happened in those matches, a lot of different scenarios, which was awesome, and you know it's great to see. Then the playoffs are going to be awesome as well. So, now we just got to have the EPL make sure it's exciting and Tottenham goes down or at least Tottenham goes down, right?
Yep. All right, a couple of comments. Brooks is really failing on his job today.
Oh, nice.
BX Gunner, Buendia once again looking better than Odegaard. Oh, come on, brother. I don't know about that. I would definitely take Odegaard over Buendia. From Josh, ACM7, talking about Christian Pulisic.
I already read that.
He's been fantastic in Serie A, but now Milan is playing. Oh, you did read that. Apologies.
I'm not failing on my job.
He sort of could be a bargain gem. And American Pulisic has played for a plethora of European heavyweights and done well for himself. You're not right. You're right. Absolutely. He's done very well over there in Europe. All right. Definitely moving on here now, though. All right. We got through that. We are going to get to Champions League. All right, boys. Listen. Champions League this past week. I thought it was very funny. The first game of PSG hosting Bayern Munich. That game was by far one of the best games I think I've ever seen in my life. It was just back and forth. Pep Guardiola was actually he was watching Stockport United, an English Division 1 team, and he was in the stands. And the next day, the press were like, why did you go to there and not watch the Champions League? He goes, I don't want to watch the Champions League. He's like, nah. He's like, what? Real Madrid? He's like, Vinny, he's crap. And he listed off a bunch of players. He's like, no. I don't need to watch that. He's like, I love English football. He's like, I love it. So I went to watch Stockport United. Good for him. Anyway, back to what's at hand.
He had to have been drunk and just couldn't make it to the airport.
I thought that too. Actually. All right. So the first game that's coming up this week is Tuesday, May 5th. It is Arsenal hosting Atletico Madrid.
Yeah, the barn burner.
Listen. They're right now tied on aggregate.
1-1.
Who wins this game, boys? Who wins this game? Because this game is not the one we're all looking forward to. By the way,
Of course we are.
This is the one you and Pablo picked.
Yes.
And you very quickly last week said you were wrong because this was not the game.
When did I say I was wrong?
Pablo said it for both of you guys. Pablo, back me up here. You said you guys were both
he did
wrong.
put in a text, I
Yes,
guess.
and you were like, yes. Listen,
Wait, there's a text of Pablo on it? I'm not invited?
you weren't here last week,
That's not what we're talking about.
so that's why the text thread. All right, are you looking forward to Arsenal versus Atletico Madrid?
Don't change the subject on the text thread. And no.
No.
I would
Evidently
say
not. No.
I'm looking forward to Atletico Madrid beating Arsenal so they get knocked out and then drama just happens in the Premier League form.
Brooks Lambier Jr. at gmail.com for all of you Arsenal fans. Who wins this game, Nate? Arsenal at home, the set piece extraordinaires, or Atletico Madrid with Diego Simeone leading the way? Antoine Griezmann's could be his last game.
Yeah,
in the
before he goes to
Champions League.
Orlando.
Before he goes to Orlando, big win for them last night. And Julian Alvarez, there's rumors of him leaving as well, by the way. Atletico Madrid, are they pulling this off, Nate, or is Arsenal going to be the team?
My God, I hope Atletico Madrid. With all of my heart and soul. I really do. But in a world where Nate does not get what he wants most of the time, I know Arsenal is going to squeak out some boring way to get by this.
They're going to win 1-0, aren't they?
It's going to be really
It's going to be a corner kick goal.
the worst game ever. The worst. And I can hear Arsenal fans, yes, it is. Yes, it is. You know it is.
Yeah, it's
gonna
be
be
a set piece roll on the ground.
It's gonna be awful, and there's gonna be no attack. There's gonna be no shots on net, and it's gonna be maybe Atletico might try and just fail because they're not as good enough. No offense to them. No offense to them. I wish they are. I wish I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. Okay, I'm saying this not like to hit them. I'm saying I hope I'm wrong. But it'll be them trying to attack, lose the ball, then Arsenal just like playing with it in the midfield. And not doing anything.
Playing a little cat and mouse.
Yeah, we're not doing anything.
BX Gunner said he's 50-50 on this game.
Shut up, BX. You don't.
Listen,
Just kidding, BX. Keep buying Craig merchant.
Yeah. I'm 50-50 on it as well. It could go either way depending on the referee that shows up. If a referee who buys like everything these guys, there could be a roll on the ground. We could actually see 37 minutes of actual football here, and
I'm excited.
Not the stoppage time.
No, because they don't add enough stoppage time like they do in the World Cup.
Craig, between this and the paint drying and the grass growing, I cannot wait
to watch the grass grow.
Yes, and then the paint dry. I have a busy day of staring at my wall like this.
Yeah. Yes, I believe you.
Some people enjoy that.
More than the Atletico Arsenal game. Yes.
I'm not done.
Yes. But don't worry. Don't fall asleep. Don't don't do anything drastic because the next day, Wednesday, May 6th, 3 o'clock, Paramount Plus. It's Bayern Munich hosting PSG.
Yeah.
PSG up 5-4, 5-4. There was no defense played in this game in the first one. I absolutely was for it. Kvaratskhelia was on fire. Diaz for Bayern Munich was incredible. This game of the year. Probably one of the best football games I've ever seen. I could not take my eyes off this.
Some say absolute cinema.
Cinema. That would be the word I would use.
We got them right where we want them.
All right.
Yes.
So now Bayern Munich at home. I do not expect a 5-4 barn burner again. By the way, I think both of these clubs in the last 7 days have been working on defense and how to control the ball.
Defending.
Not playing bad.
Yes. All right. Who wins this game? Who wins this game?
Bayern.
You think Bayern because they're at home?
Oh yeah.
I mean, they clawed their way back. They were down 5-2. They clawed their way back.
See,
to
really what they did. There's like, okay, PSG, you can score 5. We'll it's a setup. You know, it's a setup. It's planned. It's planned, Craig.
Oh, I don't know.
So then they can win like 3-0, 3-1 at their place.
Woo.
Yeah.
Ballsy move. I'm interested in BX Gunner and some of the folks we have online. I would like to know who wins this game, PSG or Bayern Munich. Put it into the chat right now.
Yeah.
Let us know who you think's going to win.
What's Nate think?
Nate, who wins?
So I think it's going to be a different game.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's going to be a much different game. And going into this, even the match today, Bayern did not go, or not today or yesterday, Bayern did not go all out with their normal squad.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's also they have wrapped up the Bundesliga. They already won.
Yeah, they wrapped it up long ago.
Clearly,
So
right? Yeah.
But they did kind of mess with one thing, which is a center back pairing between Ta and Kim, and I think that's the way they're probably going to go. The rest of the squad was like pretty much rested and didn't go in. I think you're going to have a little bit of a tweaking of the defensive lineup, and I think Neuer had a bad game, unusual for him. I think he'll be all right going in. So yeah, I'm thinking. My personal thoughts is at home, you learn your lesson, you tweak your defense, you really got a high-powered offense. Can you put 3-4 goals in again? I think you can.
Yep.
Is PSG going to be able to put in 5 goals again? I don't think so. You know what I mean? So I think Munich will have the upper hand here because they're at home.
Okay.
I think they have the offensive power to do exactly what they did against them, and I do think they have the defensive players with tweaks to adjust the stuff that's gone wrong.
Okay. All right.
And you know what? If their front line of, I can't pronounce the guy's name.
Kvaratskhelia?
Yeah. And Due are really hard to handle. That's where you can take Kimmich and throw him in the back. Say, Kimmich, your job now is to neutralize this guy, and he will.
Yep.
So that's what I mean. Like, I think there's going to be some adjustments, and I think we're going to be all right.
I think there will be some major adjustments from both teams. My personal prediction, I'm going to go 2-1 winners PSG.
Oh.
I think PSG take this, but honestly, Bayern Munich have been the best team in the world in the last 8 months for me. I think they've been absolutely incredible.
He just wants Harry Kane playing less games.
But they do actually. But that's not right. Head and heart are a little different thing, right? But I think in my head, I think PSG come out and they just do what they've done for the past 12 months. They have beaten some extraordinarily good teams when they get in the Champions League, and they have a front line. Dembele, Due, Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia for me has been an incredible player this past year. I think he is so tough to stop. He's incredible with his first touch, the way he can maneuver, find a shot. I think 2-1 winners PSG. They go through and face Arsenal in the final of the Champions League.
See, it's funny. They've been on fire, but they're only 6 points ahead in the standing. I mean, they're going to win the league.
It's wrapped up.
But they haven't, there's been years where they've just totally been like double-digit lead, or
Everything about this team is built for the Champions League, right? And I think Bayern too. I think they've built their team for the Champions League. They knew they were going to wrap up the Bundesliga. They built their team for the Champions League. I just think PSG have done it better. I just think PSG are better. They're quicker, man. And I think you're looking at the 2 quickest teams in the world.
Sure.
PSG 1, Bayern Munich 2. They're just so fast, technically good as well. move the ball. Love the counterattack. I think PSG will get it done. All right. We're going to move on. We got a couple of other things to get to. Brooks, why don't we jump into USLPA news? I'll read the first piece, and then you can kind of take it from here, because on Thursday, USL and USL Players Association agreed on a new collective bargaining agreement for the USL Championship and USL Premier. So this new CBA agreement has taken nearly 2 years to get done. Tell us a little bit about it. What are the big points? Why should we be are we happy about this? Are we happy about this, Brooks?
Yeah, I mean, I've been texting a few people that were part of the
players, executives, and alike.
Yeah, the USLPA, and like they're, without saying a lot, like it seems good. It seems good from their end.
The players are happy, and that's what I wanted. I wanted the players to be happy.
Yes.
It's all about the players.
Yes, and from other sources I've talked to as well, I know the league office, the private wealth guys are like, what are we doing here? We need to get through. We need to get past this, and we need to start worrying about other things. So, I know they wanted to get stuff done, and the owners seem to be on board as well. So this is what I'm going to read, just for all the viewers. What I'm going to read, it's tentative right now. This is just what a source from goal.com has written about. That's potentially what I've heard some of this stuff as well. I don't know if it's fact for fact correct, but in a couple weeks, in a couple weeks, obviously they'll be, they'll readjust what they, some of the stuff, and then sign something officially, and then officially the stats and facts will be released. But it says here, so from goal.com, according to inside sources, the two sides agreed on a 5-year deal with an option for a sixth year if certain clauses are met. So I know for a fact, talking from certain people, that there was a debate between a 5-year CBA and an 8-year CBA, and the 5-year made sense. So like that looks good. I know there's another thing is the championship clubs are required to pay their players a minimum of $42,000, including health insurance. Clubs are also allowed in the USL Championship 4 entry-level slots for U23 players with minimum salary requirements of $34,000. So I know they wanted to raise minimum standards for pay. That was one thing the players wanted. So I imagine this will stick. Whether the numbers stick, that's to be determined. And I'm curious if this U23 player entry-level thing is gonna work, because obviously that's going to now encourage teams to get younger players. So maybe they eventually sell them at some point. So. And then what was interesting about this CBA agreement was it also tied in the USL Premier, which is set to supposedly launch in 2028. So they have the minimum salary that USL Premier has been set according to goal.com, is $67,500.
Wow.
Yes. So that would be the minimum for like a minimum contract. Obviously it'll be, Division 1 status. So that's why they want to do that. And then, as I said, this information can be ratified and has nothing has been officially signed between USL and the USL Players Association. So that's some of the basic stuff. Also, I didn't mention the health insurance thing. I think that got across too, that there's universal health insurance, what the players have been fighting for, for a while. So
hit the damn applause button, Brooks, because great. That is what the players need. Universal health insurance. I love that the pay's gone up. I love there's a base pay and it's gone up, and there's health insurance. So sorry to cut you off, but that is a big thing.
That's right.
I love the fact that they fought for this and they're getting what they deserve.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's like in the interviews I did with Robbie Mertz and Eric Miller. It is something not only for what's currently happening in the league, but it sets it up for the future players, and that's the goal for every CBA negotiations. Not only what the current players are going through, but what the future can be. And like Robbie said in our interview, that these players care about the league. They don't want to. They're not trying to hurt it in any way. They're just trying to make it better because they think the league has potential to be a good quality league. That can be entertaining, that can attract fans, and it's not just for the players, but the players care about the fans and the clubs as well. So it's great that they got this done. And again, probably in a couple weeks, something will come out, and we'll hear something about all the official data and facts and everything. But it's good that they finally got this over the line and that they can push on and not have to worry about this anymore. So.
My biggest question now with all this, am I going to have to create a USL song because you want to talk about it more?
You can. We can talk about USL more.
Not right now, but
yeah.
Yes.
So yes, a new song?
Yeah.
You.
USL, punch you in the face, USL, kick you in the face, USL, let's go!
Look, Nate's back.
Yeah, hey, how you doing?
If anybody's ever wondering, we are all in the same room.
Yeah.
The backgrounds look a little different, but we are all in the same room.
Yeah.
And he is that loud, yes.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, man.
and no, I haven't had a single caffeinated beverage since,
Wow.
I don't know, about like 2 p.m.
I thought he was going to say Tuesday.
No, no.
No, that's way too long.
Yeah.
No, that's way
Nate might be in a coma if that happens.
I'd die.
Me too.
Yeah, can we get you one of those big coffee buckets?
Yes, you can.
Lovely.
It won't be the
I would
Dunkin'
love that
one.
for me. Yeah.
But yeah, you get like, it's like a 3-gallon one. That's like
Please?
your coffee for your entire day.
Trash can, right?
Yeah. What? Yeah.
It's gonna be like a trash can
With a
full of
straw.
with a straw, full of coffee.
Trash can with a straw.
Yeah, of course.
Yay.
All right, moving on, friends. Moving on. Brooks, I love that. I love the USL Players Association got that deal. Almost done. Almost cross line.
Yeah, nothing's been officially signed yet,
But it
but
looks
hopefully
like-
in a few weeks.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, we want to talk about a little bit of local soccer here. All right, Detroit City FC. Last night, 2-1 winners over Louisville City at Keyworth. So congratulations there to DCFC. May 20th versus Miami FC. Not Inter Miami, but Miami FC. That is the next home game for our local Detroit City FC team. Ha. What, are you going to
We
the game?
got them. No,
No.
maybe. I don't know. Who knows? But it's warm in Miami right now and sunny.
It is.
The exact opposite of Michigan. Welcome to hell, boys.
I'm hoping it warms up here soon, though.
Yeah,
hate
same.
this
But
cold.
well, hey,
I hate this cold weather. Anyway, Detroit Metro FC, next home game is May 16th. We are going to be out there streaming the game, and Brooks is going to be on the call.
oh my God, that should be riveting.
Yes. Get
Let's
out to watch
a
the
crowd
game.
when we went the first
Oh, it was a
one.
great crowd. Get out to
No,
watch the game, and if you can't watch the game, make sure you watch on the live stream.
The riveting wasn't at the crowd or the game. It was
Brooks,
yes.
Yeah.
he did a good job he did a really
Did anyone
good job.
fall asleep?
No.
Just kidding.
Me, because they kept bringing me beers.
Wait, what?
So Brooks was
Hold
commentating.
on. And?
I was standing behind watching,
Okay.
and I drank my beer and I put it down.
Uh-huh.
And like Jen popped up, she goes, "Here's another beer." I go, "Oh, thanks, yeah."
Wait. Hold on. Wait.
And I put that down after
Wait.
I finished drinking.
Wait.
And
I
she
feel
popped
like
up
you're
with
skipping.
another beer.
You're telling the story, but you're skipping a couple of things. Number one is why was I invited to this all-you-can-drink drink fest with magical beers?
I didn't know it was gonna be an all like drink fest with Magical Jen there.
Well, can you do me a favor?
Next time,
Can you do me a solid?
yeah.
Next time you go to a place where there's beverages sold and somehow you're getting VIP treatment, can you ask if it's like all-inclusive for everyone on the show, please? And thank you.
I think we can make sure that happens May 16th
Yeah.
at Legacy Center in Brighton.
Yeah, not far for you.
Yeah, I'm actually 20, 30 minutes from right.
Come out and have Jen, the magical beer fairy. She
Ooh.
was incredible. I mean, literally 3 times I put my empty beer can down and she like literally just popped up with this beer. I was like, oh, thank you. Yes, I would. Well, why not?
I got a hat.
You did have a hat.
I have that. I still have the hat.
You're not wearing it now. I do have a hat too. I
Well,
left it at
no,
home.
because
I
yeah.
just,
Well, I didn't know this was going to be a thing.
it's a thing.
Okay, well, all right, fine.
It's a thing.
Yeah, well, that's not fair. You all get all the free stuffy stuff.
Yeah. We'll
Yeah.
talk about it.
Anywho,
Anyway, moving on. So Detroit Metro FC, May 16th. Flint City Bucks, their next game is May 20th against Lansing City. We're huge fans.
First game.
First home game.
Yeah.
First.
Well, no,
whatever.
first game of the season.
First game of the season.
Yes.
and
May 20th against
These corrections
Lansing
are
City.
great.
Yep. OCFC versus Union FC Macomb on May 16th, 7 o'clock, Royal Oak High School.
Yep.
Those are just some local Metro Detroit soccer games for you guys to keep tabs on. So yeah, boys. The
last one before.
One last thing.
Yeah.
Brooks, you reminded me to do it. I almost forgot.
Mhm.
Almost forgot. TST starts. When does it start?
I believe May 27th.
May 27th. Now, TST, the soccer tournament 77, outside down in Cary, North Carolina.
Mhm.
A couple of teams from Detroit there, by the way. Detroit City FC has a co-ed team. They're in the mixed league, as they call it. They are in the division with Hope Solo's team, Solo FC, Sneaky Fox, which is Landon Donovan's team, and
Well,
then
Mike McGee and Landon Diamond's playing on it.
Yep. And then Wrexham FC.
Mm-hmm.
What a group. Whoa.
I know, right?
Why wasn't I invited to play Detroit City? I'm an alumni. I'm number 4 on the appearance chart. Like,
Are you?
I am.
No kidding. Huh.
Yeah.
Why don't you lead conversations with that?
You always tell me when I talk about myself to shut up.
Yeah, but you could lead with that. That's more interesting.
Nate, I used to be a decent player. Just saying.
Used to be a decent human being too.
This is true. Until I didn't invite you to the beer fest.
Just
thing.
saying.
Yeah.
I didn't even throw my Austin FC brag in there, by the way.
No, you didn't. We do want to hear about that. There were some good pictures. All right, we're gonna get going. Listen, everybody, thanks for joining. Do us a huge favor. Give us a like, give us a subscription, give us a share. Very much appreciate it. If you're listening on a podcast, leave 5 stars, leave a little review. Tell Brooks.
Leave 6 stars if you can.
Leave 6.
Yeah,
That's
if you
a great
can,
idea.
try.
Let Brooks know that his sweater is awesome and my hat is cool. WeAreSoccerNetwork.com is where you can buy this awesome merch at.
Brooks is wearing a sweater? Oh, it's behind the thing.
Sweatshirt.
I don't let him show up naked anymore.
Boo.
Must have clothes on.
It's gone downhill since
That happened.
It's been a while. I know. It's been a while. I get it. But the rules, there are rules. Anyway, thanks everybody for joining. Very much appreciate you. Yeah, give us a like, give us a subscription, give us a share, and that's us for the night. We're out. Cheers.
Cheers.